Happy launch day and happy Easter to everyone. I actually forgot it was Easter Sunday because it's launch day for me. But happy Easter to everyone out there. And welcome to the very first live to celebrate the launch of the Triathlon Nutrition Academy. I am absolutely pumped to open doors again. We last did it in January and it was awesome fun, and we're doing it again this week. So if you haven't seen the schedule yet, jump onto either Insta or the Facebook page and have a look at what's going on this week. It is a massive week of things. Let me grab it. Where is it? Here it is. So every day I'm going live. You're looking for this post. Every day I'm going live on Instagram and on Facebook just to give you loads of information about triathlon nutrition to really help fast track your success in the sport, because not many people know how to do or know how to eat properly for triathlon. It is definitely a different kettle of fish if you've done another sport before, like gym or just running. When you've got to train for 3 disciplines, you've got to swim, you've got to bike, you've got to run. You need all the stuff for that. You also need to understand how to eat properly to support that as well. So hello everyone on Insta. How you guys going? And there's one person watching on Facebook. So if you can comment and say hi, then I'll be able to see that who you are, and we can have a bit of a chat. All right, so just to get started for today, you have me live every day at 9 a.m. so you can pick my brain, ask me questions, anything that you want to know about sports nutrition, triathlon nutrition in particular. That is definitely my jam. But I just wanted to introduce you to the Triathlon Nutrition Academy program if you haven't heard about it before, or you're kind of new to following along and unsure what it is exactly. And just to give you a little bit of a background about why I started it in the first place, really, because it's the only triathlon nutrition program in the world at this point. Like, I'm sure there'll be others, but at this point, we are the only one. So I just wanted to tell you a bit about why I started it, because it is new, I guess. It's novel. People aren't necessarily doing this way of education at the moment. So I guess for the last 13 years, feeling a little bit old saying that, but for the last 13 years, I've been working with triathletes in private practice and through my work for Triathlon Australia as well. So for 6 years, I was the sports dietitian that looked after our Australian triathlon and para triathlon team. And what I noticed across that time working with triathletes one-on-one is that you all did the same things in the wrong way. You were all making the same mistakes. And it's not that, they're dire and they're really, really bad and you're going to die from doing them. Usually you can kind of fake it till you make it, and you can survive, but you're not necessarily optimizing your performance and your health. And so what I found in private practice, I was just repeating myself over and over and over and over again, like trying to teach people how to fuel long rides properly, how to fuel long runs properly, how to actually periodize your nutrition to your training. Like, you need to eat differently on a light training day versus more of a moderate training day and a heavy training day. And understanding how to do that is a mad skill. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Hey, Courtney. So you're all making the same mistakes. I'm repeating myself over and over, trying to teach people the same things. And then once you understand how to do that, it's smooth sailing. I like to set my people up with education and knowledge that you can take with you forever. I don't want you reliant on me every time you add a different training session to your program, or, your whole training program changes. I want you to understand why we're doing what we're doing, so that if something happens or something changes, or you get injured for a week, or you go on holidays, or you're suddenly starting to build your training volume for a key event, you know how to adapt your nutrition to that. That's one of the things I like to do, is set you up with the skills so that you can eat like this and understand what you should be doing forever. I don't want to be writing you a meal plan every time one tiny little thing changes. That's not, doesn't teach you what you need to know to be able to do that yourself. So I'd rather equip you with the knowledge and skills to be able to be independent, to know what you need to do. So that is why I guess I created the Triathlon Nutrition Academy program, is I really want you to understand why. And then I also want to set you up with the structure and the framework to be able to take that away with you forever. Like, this should be the last diet you ever need. And I say diet, but I don't mean a diet, but just understanding the way that you need to eat. It's the last bit of work that you need to do to fast track your success and career in the sport as a triathlete. A lot of athletes go for like the supplements and the 1%ers and the shiny objects first. So I always talk about nutrition being a pyramid or a cake. We want to build a really solid foundation with the base level of our nutrition first before we start building up to the top tiered supplements, 1%ers, and those things that people tend to do first. Most athletes start at the bottom. They go, yep, this supplement, give them my money, and take this passive thing and hope that it works and it's safe and it's effective. But generally, that's passive, right? You just give someone your money and you hope for the best. Whereas I'm teaching you to actually do the hard work with your nutrition, but you only have to do it once. Okay. It's not something that you have to do over and over and over and over and over again. That's why we've got a 12-month program, because there is so much to learn, but you do the hard work now and you do it once, and then that sets you up forever. So let me run you through how the program works. It is a 3-phase program, which looks complicated. Now, I'm glad somebody's decided to mow while I'm going live. That is awesome. Hopefully you can't hear that. It is the weekend and the dog will bark because somebody's mowing. He loves barking at the mowers. But let me run you through the program, because it is 3 phases and it is built like a pyramid so that you can understand where the foundation layers come in, and then also as we build up into the more advanced principles. So phase 1 is our bottom layer of the pyramid. That's where we're going to tackle our foundations of day-to-day nutrition. So we're talking about what to eat for health long-term. Hey, Earl Pet, how you going? And the Buzz is also on Insta. Happy Easter, guys. We're going to talk about exactly what you need to do with your day-to-day nutrition. We're going to spend 12 weeks doing that. That's phase 1. So you're going to understand exactly like where to eat protein, carbohydrate, and healthy fats. We're going to talk about getting enough fruits and vegetables. We're going to make sure you're getting enough calcium in your diet, because it's so important as an endurance athlete that you're not borrowing from your bones. Otherwise, you'll end up with an old person with osteoporosis pretty quickly, or, worst case scenario is like broken bones. And we're also going to make sure you know how to get enough iron from your diet too, because again, as an endurance athlete, you really need to make sure you have enough iron in storage, because we use iron for multiple things, but primarily for our aerobic metabolism and carrying oxygen around your body. So when you need to exercise and you need to breathe, then iron is such a key important nutrient for us as triathletes. You're also going to understand how to eat for a light training day or rest day. What are rest days? We don't have those, but a lighter day, moderate training days, and then heavy training days as well. So you can understand how to scale your intake up and scale your intake down without feeling like you're starving all the time, or feeling like you've got to get so much food in that it's impossible as well. So we're going to do that in a strategic way so that it's easy and you know exactly what to eat to support those heavy days versus the lighter days as well. We're also going to go through, as part of phase 1, understanding some of the foundations of what to have for our lighter training days. Hey, Alana. For our lighter training days, we're going to understand what we're doing on our runs, and some of the fundamentals of what we're doing on our rides as well. So there's a lot of information in the first 12 weeks, but it's really setting you up with the foundations for what we build on in phases 2 and 3 of the program. I'm not going to go through the details now in detail, but phase 2, we're going to tackle our short course race nutrition. So at the end of phase 2, which is another 12 weeks, you're going to have your very own sprint distance race nutrition plan, and also your very own Olympic distance race nutrition plan as well. And everything that goes along with those, like carbohydrate loading, hydration, recovery, what you're doing on the run, what you're doing on the bike. So there's a lot of information to go through for short course. And then phase 3, if you want to stick around for phase 3, we're doing our long course race nutrition. So that is where we're going to build your 70.3 and Ironman race nutrition plan and everything that goes along with that. So more advanced strategies for our carb loading and our race fueling, as well as hydration and sweat testing, and recovery and gut training and gut tolerance. We start to build some of that stuff in here as well. So we're really trying to build up all of your knowledge over the 12 months so that at the end of 12 months together, you're going to go from feeling tired all the time, having no energy at the end of the week, and really trying to like struggle through those long training sessions. You might be somebody that bonks or hit the wall where you just don't have any energy whatsoever, and just not really feeling like a supercharged triathlete. Like I call you the tired triathlete. You don't have any idea what you should be eating to get the most out of your body and the most out of your performance. But at the end of our 12 months together, you're going to transform into a supercharged triathlete where you know exactly what to eat on different types of training days. There's no second guessing, and you're going to feel so much more energy right throughout your week. You're going to be able to smash through those long training sessions and feel like you can keep going. You're not going to be stuck on the couch at the end of them, just so tired and exhausted because you've just used all of your energy and had no energy in the first place. So I'm excited to share more with you this week as we launch the program and open doors. But that is just a little bit of a taste about what we're going to cover. If you want more information and you want to read a bit more deeply about the Triathlon Nutrition Academy program, head to dietitianapproved.com/academy. You'll see the link everywhere at the moment. It's on my Instagram bio. It's on my Facebook page. It's on pretty much every post that I'll post this week. And you're also welcome to join me live every day at 9 a.m. as well. So 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is Brisbane time. You'll have to check what the time zone is in your country. But every day at 9 a.m., even the public holidays, because I'm a sucker for punishment. So thank you for joining me today. If you do have any questions, let me know. Feel free to pop them in the chat. Or if you want if you're a bit of a secret squirrel, send me a DM or send me an email this week. We'll be online all week. All right. Well, happy Easter. Have a great Sunday. You can eat Easter eggs today. It's totally fine. Yes, I'm a dietitian, and chocolate on Easter is completely acceptable. Where it's not acceptable, where people get into a rut with chocolate at Easter, is where it continues for a whole month. Or the other thing that people do is go, okay, I've got all this Easter eggs, and I don't want this in my life anymore. And so then you binge eat them until they're gone. That's also not what we want to achieve. So we want to aim for trying to have, chocolate and eating it with intention and eating it mindfully today and for the next couple of days. And then, if you want to get rid of it and you don't want any more, then donate it to somebody or palm it off rather than binge eating it to get rid of it, or eating it, forevermore. Same as hot cross buns, I guess, but they're good ride fuel. We'll talk about that in our ride fuel module. All right, guys, I might jump off. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you on live at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Any questions, please let me know. Okay, bye.